stuff when I'm driving. This video is just random. It's not even like an update because I need to get this out there. I need to get it off my head. I need to get it off my chest. Ignore my kids in the background. My daughter's fussy, so I'm going home to calm her down, or just driving around waiting for my husband to get off. And my 4-year-old, I just picked him up from school, so they're all like irritated right now. Maybe it's because it's cold. Let me turn off the AC. Welcome back to my channel, guys. And if you're new, hi, hello. It's Mariah. Oh my god. So I'm driving right now, right? And like, I don't know what they're called. Brain bubbles, brain farts, random thoughts. I'm just gonna call this one random thoughts. Or, I don't know, I'll probably label it something else. But I wanna know, am I the only one who doesn't know what every planet is called when you, okay, I know what they're all called, like Earth, Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, Uranus, but does anyone know, just by looking at a picture or, you know, a visual description of them, would you be able to name all of the fucking planets? Or, you know what I mean? Because I don't. I could care less about the damn planets. I just care about the one I'm living on right now, honestly. But do you know any of the planets' name? Like names. I mean, not the names, but like if I said, here, what is this one called? What is this one called? Would you know the name off the top of your head because you're like, oh, I learned that in school. I didn't pay enough attention in school to learn that shit. Mila Rose, calm down. I'm driving right now. Or like when I'm like talking to my little brother and he'd be like telling me some smart ass shit, like I should know that. Yeah, I should know it, but doesn't mean I would want to know it. I'm like, where the hell did you learn that from? He's like, school, middle school. I'm like, then it's probably something I could care less about that I just did not want to store in my memory box. You know what I mean? In my brain. I didn't care enough to know it, to want to know it. Like, I feel like it's just science stuff, like that you should know about the Earth's atmosphere. That they're like, oh, it's common knowledge. There's some things that are common knowledge that I know. I'm not dumb, but like I just could care less. Or about like Mother Nature and stuff like that. Or like when you're taking the ASVAB for like the military, for example, they give you questions about engineering or inside of like motor vehicles. I don't know that shit. I didn't come to high school to learn that. I just came to high school. My parents put me in school because it's the law, first of all. And for second, to learn English, math, science, and social studies. That's all I know. And health. What, baby? What's the matter?
You just got your parents.
Yeah, baby. They're at work right now.
At work?
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't remember learning.
You go pick your parents.
Not until later, baby. I don't remember learning about taxes for groceries. Taxes in general, you know, that we have to pay taxes when we get a job. I don't remember learning this shit. That is stuff we should be learning in high school. Like, I'm thinking, like, my brain's everywhere. You know what I mean?
Mommy.
Like, we should be learning how to survive out in the world, not what president died or was elected in 19 blah 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 blah. Like, what?
I'm gonna have Mommy's phone and get it to you. I'm gonna get it to you.
Okay, Noah. Okay. Like, I don't understand what all this studying was for. And did you know everything you learn throughout your school years, like maybe 75% of what you learned is not even in your tax exams or in your like in your not ASVAB, but like, you know, your the end of year tax, end of year tests, you know, exams, they're not in them. So I'm just like, when did we learn this shit? And how do they expect you to remember everything you learned throughout the whole year in like one day, to remember it in 1 week, at least one day? Because you get like a whole week of testing, right? For all grades, I guess. And one day you have to remember all this math, the next day you have to remember all this science, and so forth. You know, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't. Like, I feel like, in my opinion, because I feel like this should only be for 16 and up, or like high schoolers, if they want to learn. Because I know a lot of kids are freaking lazy and just have their parents haul their asses around. Like, why didn't I think of this? I just thought of this right now, as if I'm talking about school. Why don't you, like, there should be a fee, obviously, because it's extra. Like, if you kids want to learn how to drive, that should be embedded in high school, like as a class. High school learning classes in high school. There shouldn't be a separate, you shouldn't have to go to another school to learn how to drive. That's what I don't understand. Like, some people, they get their driver's permit at 16, 17, whatever age, I don't know, 15, 16. There should be a class for that in middle school or high school. You know what I mean? I think it's high school. Like, if it should be your parents' choice. I know your shirt has Pikachu on it. It just doesn't make any sense.
Look at this, look at my toy.
I can't turn around, Noah. I'm driving.
Do you see?
Yeah.
See? It's in my shirt. It's in my shirt.
It's just a lot. Or, you know what I want to know? Why people get so heated about... Noah, shush. What I want to know is that why people, like, can't act like civil human beings. Like, life was so peaceful last year. Or the year before that. No matter who the president was. I feel like Trump has given people a bigger voice for themselves and a bigger head at the exact same time, to make people over rationalize things and not see the big picture. Like, no matter what race is going on, or like what race it is, because I've seen different sort of races vote for Trump or go for Trump, and like, to me it still doesn't make any sense. Like, y'all people, y'all Trump supporters, whoever is like being negative out there is making the world a bad place, is making kids feel unwelcomed outside of their home. You know, the people that are protesting, what is the purpose for protesting? That's what I want to know. Like, I don't have enough time in the day, even if I wanted to. I have real lifestyle things to do, mom duties, wife duties, daughter duties, sister duties to do. Like, I don't understand. I was passing a bridge with my husband, and I was like, are they really like protesting up there on the bridge, or just like with their Trump flags? Like, y'all really thought Trump was gonna win? Nobody wants that annoying ass orange in the freaking White House anymore. But anyways, not trying to start anything. I'm all for positivity. If this president can make the world a better place, then go for it. But like, he also needs to stop people from like separating races from other races. Like, if that makes any sense from what I'm saying. Because I just hate that like so much cruelty, so much violence has happened since Trump became president, as far as what I've witnessed. I may not know a lot about politics, but I do know what happens on the news and online and what I've noticed in videos. Videos don't lie. You can't put fake people dying, being pulled out of cars because you think they're gonna kill you. You know, like, some are true, some are false, and some are just very upsetting to watch. And I have a lot more other questions, but I'm not on here for this. It's just like, these are just random thoughts that go through my head every day. Like, okay, so here's the thing. It's just a random thought, you know what I mean? Why is it that we have a belly button? And one might say, well, you have a belly button because when you were being made, that's how you would eat that's how you would be fed, through your belly button, through your umbilical cord to your belly button. So like, how is it that I get fed through my belly button in the stomach, in the womb, and when I'm born I get fed through the mouth instead of my belly button? Some may call that stupid questioning, but it's just a thought. And like, my belly button is a hole.
I got a belly button.
Like, does it close when I'm born? You know what I mean? Make any sense? And did you know that our face is not parallel? Like, if you like go like this side is not the same to this side. Did you know that? Bet you didn't know that. Did you know our ears aren't in the same either? This is like a did you know, and like why I don't know, and all these random questions. Because one time I was like feeling my ears, right? And I was just feeling them and feeling them. And they're not the same. They're not shaped or like made the same. They look the same, but they're not made the same, if that makes sense. My feet don't look the same. They're probably the same size, obviously, because I'd be wearing two different types of shoe sizes, but they're not the same. You know what I want to know? Why they get rid of other restaurants, but they won't get rid of McDonald's. McDonald's is like the nastiest food, but we still eat it. Nobody appreciates McDonald's, but you still eat it. Everybody talks down. Oh well, they're nuggets, but you still eat it. I want to know why they got rid of the hot nuggets at McDonald's, if they were a hit. Did somebody feed somebody raw nuggets and that's just what ruined it? I want to know, you know, sometimes like I really wonder, okay, because the other day, I'm like rambling right now. I want to know if the government is really watching us. Because my dad was telling me, he had my phone the other day, and he goes, do you have any apps open? And I was like, yeah, I think I have like TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. In a minute, baby. And he's like, why? Okay, hold on. And he's like, you know that little green dot near your camera? It's like green or red or yellow, whatever. I think it's green. When it lights up, he's saying that one of the apps, you gave it permission to listen to you. And I'm like, I don't give my apps any permission to listen to me. What the fuck? And he's like, yeah. He's like, that because when it says, do you allow this app to turn on post notifications or something like that. That you give the phone like to open the camera wise and access your photos in camera. That means that you give it access to watch you or listen to you, basically, something like that. And I was like, dude, the government. That is how the government knows everything. Like, I wonder that if it really works, you know how they say, like, if you say something threatening into your phone, whether you're on a call with somebody or not, about you threatening the president, you threatening the government, the FBI, that they will come and find you and, like, question you. That's what I've heard. Ooh, and I'm, like, even scared to even talk about this. Or, like, my question, my, like, weird thoughts. Like, try to edit all my likes out. Like. So, for an example, last night, I was putting my kids to sleep. I think it was Mila first, and then it was Noah. Yeah. And, I don't know, I got so scared. Like, I was putting Mila to sleep, I was rocking her in my arms, and I happened to look up, and my closet door was open. Like, there's 2 sliding doors. And I don't know, like, since I had my glasses on, I take them off when I'm, like, putting her to sleep just to rest my eyes a little bit. And my vision got a little blurry to where I was squinting, looking in the closet, and I, like, my mind started playing tricks on me as if, like, somebody was staring back at me from the closet. I'm like, they're texting my husband, hurry up and get out of the restroom. I'm getting scared. I don't know why. And I just hear him flush the toilet and, like, jump out of the restroom. I'm like, dang, I should text him that more often to hurry up. Like, I'm getting scared.
You know you could jump to the restroom. You can jump to the restroom. You just get in.
Noah.
I'm not gonna see you. I'm not.
And, like, I want to know if there's, like, really somebody from, like, the great beyond watching us in our closet. That's what scares me the most. You know what I mean?
Can we have mommy's phone?
Hold on, not yet.